Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm just going for a bit of a walk. I'm going to spend the night out and go straight into work in the morning from wherever I decide to camp, wherever that's going to be. I don't know yet, I've got no plans. I'm just going to maybe show you a few things that I find along the way, which to be honest isn't going to be very much because I don't intend on covering very much distance. I'm feeling very lazy. So yeah, I'll show you whatever I find, maybe a few photos, and right now I'm gonna have a nap for a bit. So it's round about midday now. I'll just have a lie down for a couple of hours, walk for a couple of hours, find somewhere to camp, then get up early and go into work. Well, I'll talk to you later. I've just woken up and the first thing I saw, there was a rough-legged buzzard in a tree right in front of me. It's flown off now, but yeah, that was nice. Seeing a lot of them recently. I think they're thinking about nesting somewhere around here. Let's see, is there anyone awake yet? Yes. Taste of vinegar. So these are wood ants. The eggs are actually quite a good survival food. The way to harvest them is a bit messy and requires sunshine, which we don't have today, so yeah, I'm not going to do that. So these nests, by the way, they can grow as big as me. They can grow really, really tall. Lapland's also full of tree stumps, so it's very easy to find fat wood here. There's also quite a lot of dead wood around. Bit of dead standing there. And also, of course, the bottom branches of the pine, all dead and snappy, make excellent kindling. Last year's lingonberries. So just when the snow starts to melt, these are generally still good to eat because they've been frozen all winter. But yeah, I'm not eating those. Those look a bit manky. We've had above freezing point temperatures for quite a while, at least in the daytime. So yeah, they're not good anymore, I don't think. So this is the bit that I've been expecting to be the wettest. We've got a river over there, so there's a bridge that runs over half of it. The water's probably higher than the bridge at the moment, but this first bit there's nothing. And also we've got a good expanse of marsh. It's a lot smaller than it is actually over in that direction. It shouldn't be too bad. Over there it's really deep, but as if I scoot off through the trees here, that doesn't look too bad. Shouldn't be over the tops of my boots anyway. I had to go quite a long way around in the end to find somewhere that I could get across, at least without having to go to the trouble of taking my trousers off. But yeah, I'm on reasonably dry ground at the moment. And I'll make for those trees over there, it should be a lot drier. This looks like a nice enough spot. Nice flat bit of ground there. If you can hear barking, it's because I'm quite close to work, but that's going to be good in the morning. get to work quickly, especially as if I oversleep a little, which I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. So that's how the buds are on the birch at the moment. I think I'm a little bit too early. Thing is, I've noticed at the farm where the dogs have been attacking the birch trees that some sap's been flowing. But obviously that's injuries on trees that have had quite a bit of time to collect sap. Whereas I'm hoping to get some within, what, 12 hours or so. And if it's, I mean, when I made the hole, it was a little bit moist in there, so the sap is starting to move, I think. But yeah, just a little bit too early, just a little bit too early. Looks like there's been some forestry going on here. It's really quite open. A lot of trees have been cut. This is sometime, quite a while ago, as you can tell by this, but yeah, they've left some pretty good firewood here. It was pretty good firewood. Obviously, now it's rotten. But it can still be useful, of course. And is there a little bird? There's a little bird. Burl, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's rotten. Wait. So now I've just got a couple of carving projects I'm working on, and I'm just going to chill out for a bit, get a little fire going later in my stove, get something to eat. Tell you something, I could stay here till it goes dark. It's not going dark again here, by the way, until about August. I've got a feeling it might rain soon, so I'm going to put my shelter up, get my bottle back that's over there and still empty. That stump looks like it's going to have some good fat wood in, so that'll do for me stove. Yeah, I think those two trees for me tarp. That little spot up there, a little bit more tucked out the way. Yeah, not a bad spot for the night. Okay, so that's home for the night. Is that the angle that I want it at? Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Quite a nice view for the morning. Right, let's get some food on the go. That stuff's bad. That's not. So the great thing about these little gasifying stoves and fireboxes and things like that is you don't need much wood. It avoids a lot of work. The environmental impact from cutting down dead wood, which is valuable habitat for the woodpeckers, for all the little insects, it's minimalised, and yeah, less work. Yeah, they're awesome, and they do everything you need them to. As if you need a fire to keep warm, if it's cold, then they're not much good. But yeah, for what I need when I'm hiking, normally these things are absolutely perfect. Of course, you can have a gas stove or a meths burner, but you know, then you've got to buy fuel, and you know, fuel can run out. Yeah, I think these things work great. We're having noodles because I'm having a lazy day, and they're easy. So the last thing I'm going to do today, I've got my little Nalgene bottle here. I've got the chaga that we found earlier and a bit of juniper in here. Never tried it with juniper before. Let's see what it tastes like. And some boiling water. So Nalgene is, what is it, BPA free, so it's a bit less toxic than a lot of plastics. So you don't want to be putting boiling water necessarily into plastic bottles and then drinking it. But that's going to be my hot water bottle for tonight. That's going to keep me nice and warm, and then in the morning I'm going to have a nice healthy drink after I've had my usual 5 gallons of coffee. Yeah. Oh well. Good night, guys. Well, the cuckoo's back. And I need coffee. Good morning, everyone. So I'm in a bit of a hurry at the moment. I've got to get to work. But just got a few ashes in there to scatter. Look, absolutely zero scorching. So this is generally fairly cold at the bottom. There's a good air gap there. So I would have liked that to have been burnt more thoroughly. But never mind. Yeah, I better get moving.
There's 2 foxes just in front of me. Oh, they've seen me. They've heard me talking to you. Wow, they're fast. I'm just turning up at work now. I've been in a bit of a hurry because I thought I might be late, but just in the nick of time. Actually, I'm 10 minutes early because I'm already on farm property. Sorry about the shaking, by the way. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again next time for another Kukulli Bushcraft video. Bye for now.